Yahweh, Bashem Yoshai. Now we to the apostles of GMS that rule well.
Good.
We out here once again to preach good tidings unto the meek, the elect of the house of Israel.
Good.
Right now, we in the last days according to the scriptures.
That's right.
We see the prophecies more or less hasten to come to pass.
Good.
And the Lord gave us one simple order. He said, feed my sheep. Alright? That is why we out here to the Spirit of the Lord, the one you ignorantly call Jesus Christ.
That's right.
To make known his mysteries among the Gentiles. The Negroes, Latinos, and natives who don't know that they are of the house of Israel.
Good.
Alright? Where the body of dry bones Ezekiel spoke about. Alright?
Right. You say Isaiah 61 verse 1. He said the Spirit of the Most High power is upon me, because the Most High had appointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek.
Yeah, unto the meek. The Lord instructed us out here to preach to everybody. The meek is who the elect. Alright? The elect. 144,000 men are going to be the governor of the new kingdom.
That's right.
Alright?
He said, he had anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He had sent me to the blind, to bind up the broken heart, to proclaim liberty to the captives.
Yeah, to proclaim liberty to the captives. You people right now, you see that spiritual and a mental state of slavery. Alright? You people out here, you don't even know you're the Lord's chosen people.
Good.
Micah 2 verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
Yeah, this is not your rest. But yet you people trying to make this like your habitation for all generations. Alright, the Lord say the captive exile here said to be free.
Good.
But yet you people love your captors.
Because it is polluted, it shall surely destroy.
Yeah, it is polluted. The Lord said, keep yourself pure. Alright, the Lord he said, do not keep the very vessels of the Lord, keep yourself pure. Alright? But yeah, if you want to saw destruction. That's why the Lord said, depart from amongst us. Right now, you people preparing for Christmas. Alright, so Baron sing a song. They say Christmas is a pagan holiday, but I say not so. Look, when you do history and research, you realize that in the year 350 AD, that is when they started celebrating Christmas as the birth of the Son of the Most High. Alright? Prior to that, this is celebrated on the 23rd, and this is called Saturnalia. December, alright, the winter solstice or the winter festival has nothing to do with the Lord.
Good.
Alright, well,
Jeremiah 10 verse 1. Hear ye the word of the Lord, which speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
yeah, we're speaking unto you, O house of Israel. We come out here to speak to everybody. Alright, we your government pastors who come out here trying to get everybody money in their pockets. We looking for favors. Alright, we preach and just say the Lord. The Lord said he put his words in our mouth as a sharp sword.
Good.
So not everybody gonna like this word. Just the other day I watched a picture when you blasting East Indian dogs talking about you don't like us. Guess what? We don't like you neither.
That's right.
Alright?
Thus said the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
Yeah, learn not the way of the heathen. Imagine emancipation. You never see blasting East Indians dressed up in African clothes. But that dumb ass, talking about you Negroes, putting on sari and talking about curry. That has nothing to do with all here. And that's going back to worshiping East Indian gods. And the day after that, you're going back talking about Jesus. That's what the scriptures say, what agreement that the Lord in Baal.
That's right.
Read.
Thus says the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. For the heathen are dismayed at them.
Yeah, for the heathen are dismayed at them. Right now the Lord showing his presence. Alright, when I say presence, by mean of what? It's the so-called UFOs, which are his chariots, according to the Bible.
That's right.
And you people that's going like the bugged out just because it's like you don't understand what's going on. Alright, these like new phenomenon story here. But guess what? These are things of old. These are the instruments of the salvation of the elect.
That's right.
And also, somebody give me Wisdom of Solomon. Remember Wisdom of Solomon chapter 15?
Wow.
Yeah, continue it.
It says, for the customs of the people are vain.
Go ahead.
For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workman with the axe. They take it with silver and with gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammers.
And that is a Christmas tree. That goes back to what? To Nimrod. Alright? That goes back to Nimrod. Talking about what? Go back to reincarnation. Alright? Well, matter of fact, you know what? You find the Wisdom of Solomon. Read that. Because right, we'll jump back to the chariots. So the chariots is our salvation, but guess what? It's the means and destruction of the wicked of Israel. Alright? And the so-called white man, the East Indians, and all these other nations. Well,
he said, this is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 18, verse 7. So of thy people was accepted both the salvation of the righteous and destruction of the enemies. Well, for within thou didst punish our adversaries, by the same thou didst glorify us.
Yeah, so the same means the Lord punish our adversaries, the Lord glorified us. That is what the scripture says, so many strangeness of our salvation. You're going to see black Hebrew Israelite men going up in these chariots. And guess what? They're going to be the destruction of the wicked.
That's right.
Alright?
Zechariah 5 verse 1. Then I turned and lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold a flying roll. And he said unto me, what fearest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll.
Yeah, that flying roll. When you look at the word roll, talk about scrolls. So some of the chariots might be like have a circular shape. Some might have a long cylindrical shape. So Ezekiel was seen, Zechariah was seen like a long cylinder in the sky. Alright? Well, good.
The length thereof is 20 cubits and the breadth thereof 10.
Yeah, so guess what? Back then, when Zechariah was preaching, guess what? It didn't have no planes. Alright? So the whales would have been flying. And ain't no aliens. Alright? That's what the Lord said, you're all forgers of lies. White man devised that lie more or less to tell people disbelief in the scriptures. Yeah, well.
Then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth.
Yeah, this is the curse. Alright, the curse that goeth about the face of the whole earth. You know why it's a curse? Guess what? Right now it's a curse. They show them the major storms, hurricanes, tornadoes, sandstorms. Each one of these, you always seeing a so-called UFO hovering above them. Alright?
And we look at the curse too, because the fact that when they do see it, the way how he saw so-called white man push that vibration is as if doing some bad. I mean, people when they look at it though they're already fucked. I mean, they'll run. They're good.
And if I can say this, that why if you do research, you'll see that he still have satellite just designed to monitor storms and whatnot. Because that's how they've been seeing a lot of UFO sites. Constantly storms and sandstorms and whatever like that.
I'll just say that he saw the satellite case, they say they're watching the earth. That is a damn lie. They don't watch no earth. They're looking for the Lord.
They have over 600 facing outward.
Yeah, they're looking outward.
Right? It says, verse 3. Then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off as one on this side according to it. And everyone that sweareth shall be cut off as on that side according to it.
Yeah, so more or less you people who swear on false idols, alright? And like the pastors stealing for the people. They're murderers. Alright, go ahead.
In Jeremiah 11 verse 11, therefore thus saith Yahweh, behold, I will bring evil upon them, which they shall not be able to escape. And though they shall cry unto me, I will not harm unto them.
Yes, the Lord ain't gonna listen when all they're crying. Alright? Because in that day, the Lord gonna say, where are thy gods? So call upon Jesus. A matter of fact, how come Jesus is saving the Christians from ISIS? Alright? Just earlier this year, it had pastors falling left and right. How come Jesus ain't save them? How come Allah ain't save the Muslims in Saudi Arabia?
Open in Paris right now.
You understand 140 people dead?
Yeah. How come that Jesus has saved them?
Understand? That's what the Lord say. Guess what? These gods who are worshiping, the ones who made them greater than the thing that made. Alright? That if somebody offend, they can't even rise up and say, well, they're going to put that person to destruction. God shit on them and they can't do nothing. You people just worshiping wood and stone. Good. Alright? The white man bring you over here on a boat named Jesus and get a bleach out piece of shit to worship. Good. And 2015, you dumbasses still worshiping Jesus.
That's right. Good. Still can't figure it out.
If Jesus so real, how come these Indians worshiping a monkey man and an elephant with a long prickly nose?
Yeah,
and they're more rich than all you. How come Jesus say make all they rich? Good. But a monkey man who live up a mountain just because he couldn't find a plant, maybe he's Indian rich. Yeah. That's why the Lord said my people are sottish.
God say he worship you know that one.
Jeremiah 4 verse 22. I said,
and don't stop reading. Don't stop reading.
For my people is foolish.
Yeah. The Most High soul is foolish. That's why the Lord called them worms. Go ahead.
They are sottish children.
Yeah, when you look at the word sottish means stupid over wine. Talking about doctrines. Alright? One day they went this, the next day they went down, they're unstable. Or they can't make up on their mind who the hell they want to be.
Good.
All of a sudden, the men started wearing tight ass pants with flowers on it. And the woman point ringing and know that there's a blasted cow. Like that makes sense. Like that really makes sense. You Negroes, Latinos and natives, especially black woman, she don't know what to do with herself. Alright,
it says, for my people are foolish, they have not known. They are such as children, and they have none understanding.
Yeah, they have none understanding. That's why the Lord said. Alright? The Lord said you could discern the signs of the heaven. Alright? The Lord said you could discern the signs of the heaven. But the signs of the times, you people don't know. You don't even know right now where they bring destruction at the door. If I run a survey, 3/4 you, even probably 7 years of you people have no idea what's going on in Syria right now. I have no idea what's going on in Syria right now affecting the whole world.
He said, you was there? He said, Hosea 4 verse 12, he said, my people ask counsel at their stuff, and their staff declare unto them, for the spirit of whoredom has caused them to err.
Yeah, the spirit of whoredom has caused them to err. That's why the Lord called them backsliding Israel. These people love to wander. Alright? Imagine you don't even know that the Lord is for you. Alright? You people so stupid, alright, that the other nations clearly show you that they have no love for you, but yet you want to be up in the ass like a dog.
It's Isaiah 1 verse 3. The ox knoweth his own.
Start at 2.
Isaiah 1 verse 2. Hear, O heaven, and give ear, O earth. For the Lord hath spoken. I have nourished and brought up children.
Yeah, the Lord said he nourished and brought up children. From since the ancient times, the Lord brought us up. Alright, go ahead.
And they have rebelled against me.
Right, and guess what? That could even apply to now. Because there are men who come in the street worshiping Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and then they turn back and go back into the world. Like a dog takes own from it. Alright, go ahead.
The ox knoweth his honor, and the ass his master's grip.
Yeah, so the Lord saying, guess what? Even the animals more smarter than you. Go ahead.
But Israel, you had not know, my people, you had not consider.
Yeah, my people don't consider. Alright? They don't consider. They have no idea what's going in the world right now. Right now, the world state in a worldwide recession. Alright? They say the global economy could collapse as early as December.
December early.
Alright?
Time collapse before that also.
I hope it happened yesterday.
Yeah.
That's why the scripture say, rise up, you woman that are east.
I just all fall into place right now with the new world order. Paris have 10 bombings. You know what I mean? They have some financial crisis. And right now they're engaging also for the one world religion. Let's have it. World War III in a rate. Yeah!
Yeah.
That's it. That's all that. What's that movie? New World Order. Planned bombing.
One world police.
Yeah.
One world police.
One world order.
With Obama call it project Trump City Network.
Yeah.
Trump City Network.
God.
Yeah, they said that when the Pope went over in Washington, there was more or less debated to set up that one world governance.
And the extremists and them have to go. That's why you see Kennedy already signed up already. They actually signed up this evening. They're all for war. And that's all right. They signed up for war this afternoon, right?
Yeah. Hey, they don't place extremists and terrorists in Paris right now. Right now they're looking. Right now there are pictures showing you that which one the Syrian refugees was burned down. You understand? But they didn't tell you who burned it down, but the place burned down. You understand?
Let's try to destroy them already. All were running from Hungary. I begin a war now.
If I might say this too.
The whole order kicking in now. Plus they raise certain stocks on certain things. So the pressure started to come down on the people. So now they're separating the extremely poor to the extreme rich. All I think that don't start happening already. The whole order done in it already. Like what the brother make a video on it. He said we enter into the new world order. Right now we enter into that time right now. It's not a form.
Yeah, and I think it's Bill Clinton come out and said that all the world's government go more or less had to come together to more or less fight a common threat. He was talking about the UFOs. He said the event of an alien invasion, all the world's government got to come together and realize that they have one common threat and pass the differences. But right now, if you notice, the government's putting aside the differences to fight ISIS. So
well, a reporter come on this evening and say that ISIS is a US finance agency, matter of fact, group that is for political movements or agendas. You might come on and say that, right? Yes, I said. He said, and all that just for the main public to get a bad imagery. But that is what they want to do. They want to go get into Syria. Syria, going. So right now they are agreeing on taking out Assad. How come they raise back up the topic of concern Assad? To take Assad off being the president of that place.
Yeah, because right now they say Obama saying to put soldiers in Syria and more or less they're going to be helping the rebels who fight against Assad.
Is it, boy?
Alright, so that only show that they can just cause Russia and America to rub elbows.
You all better wake up, for the time is short-lived. Your time is short-lived. You're asleep in this time.
Joel chapter 2 verse 1. Blow ye a trumpet in Zion and song an alarm in my holy mountain.
Guess what? That alarm is the men of the Lord coming out here and spreading this word. Alright, the scriptures say, speak whether they hear, whether they forbid. Because we telling you destruction coming. We warning you about martial law. We feel the concentration camps, the body bags. Alright? You feel that was all for sure? You feel the armored vehicles, the tanks, the drones, the guns. You feel that was all just for sure?
Gun Lord is one part.
Yeah, I had a couple of
Okay.
What are doing buying them vehicles? There's no war here, right? There's what I call the helicopter again?
Black Box.
It's that tool that on the side, and the side like this. It's quite a stop, yeah. Think of like a, what's there? Like right there, like, just right there. That's the way there. There's a clean up.
You had that on here?
Yeah. When you bring that to the house here, somebody else what are you watching that?
Right down even here.
When right there in here, right there by the building right there.
They bring on that and the new worship, right? And the new worship, the new big worship, they bring on that the helicopters and that worship on here.
Yeah.
Now we have right now.
For war.
Like
for war.
You see, let me believe this place of one forever. I mean, you get 12 now. Like all let's say it, all let mind, all let feel this place of one forever. Not so the most.
This is it. Ready?
Yeah, 21. Ezekiel 21. Yeah.
He said, this is Ezekiel chapter 12, verse 21.
Yeah, read.
He said, and the word of the Most High came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel? Saying, the days are prolonged and every vision faileth.
That is all let's say. Yeah, man, don't worry. The enemy coming now, man. The next 100 years. All I believe this place of one forever.
Son!
Well.
He said, tell them therefore, thus said the Most High of power, I will make this proverb to cease.
Right. This proverb all they're talking about now this one, I even realize this one coming to an end. This is the proverb all they're talking. The Most High said to come out and tell all that proverb all they're talking about cease. Read.
And they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel, but say unto them, the days are at hand.
The days are at hand. Now when we come out here to do that, let them know the days shortening, it's at hand. That proverb all they're talking, it will come to an end.
And the effect of every vision, for there shall be no more any vain vision, nor flattering divination within the house of Israel.
Right. This place all they're falling all heaven. It wouldn't go on forever. Just like Rome. If I watch Rome, everything that went on in Rome, it's just so this economy breaking down. The same thing Rome was doing, and Rome come to an end. And let's see this place of one forever.